Good evening, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Solo Tripper here. Remember to subscribe. Let's experience Egypt in 6 days in 6 seconds. On my first day, I went to the Nile cruise, sailing along the Nile, where life has flowed for thousands of years, carrying stories of ancient Egypt. As you can see, I am dancing with one of the queens, and I really enjoyed the moves. On the second day, I went to the Grand Egyptian Museum, and at the museum, history comes to life in the most breathtaking ways. One of the things that really caught my attention is the mummified bodies. Remember, these guys used to remove parts of the dead bodies and place them in a jar, and then the bodies are dried in salt and later buried after 40 days. Isn't this amazing, guys? On my third day, I went to the pyramids and experienced the scenic view of the pyramidic area, and it was so amazing. This is Luxor International Airport in Egypt. And once at the airport, everything just slows down and the journey begins to feel even deeper and magical. On this day, I actually dressed for the occasion because I was told when you get inside the temple, you need to be very, very decent. So I was so happy to go and see the huge columns. When I got inside the Karnak temple, I couldn't believe it because these columns are very huge. And while I stood beneath the columns, I felt so small. And I couldn't imagine, like, these columns have existed for over 4,000 years ago, and these columns told stories of people and history and culture. Just later in the evening, I went along the Nile at Luxor and hired a felucca for myself. A felucca is a traditional boat that sails along the Nile. So look at the sunset, look at the views. They look so beautiful, don't they? I listened to music, had my drinks, and danced along. This is Luxor Temple, and look at the pillars. This temple is located at the heart of Luxor, and it normally opens during the evenings because at night this place is magical. Don't you think so? On this particular day, we woke up really early at around 4 a.m. to go and experience the sunrise while on the hot air balloon. This is me at the balloon, and I looked down and it looked so beautiful. Look at the surrounding, isn't it beautiful? This is one of the things that I would love you guys to come and experience in Egypt, because Egypt is one of the best places in the world to come and experience the hot air balloon, and it is professional and everything is well taken care of. The ride on the balloon takes about 45 minutes, and after 45 minutes, our pilot decided that we needed to land on this plantation. And at this point, I felt like maybe our hot air balloon had a problem or something, but that is just how they do it. And the locals came running and we gave them tips and all that. And yeah, that was just it. On this day, we had breakfast, then drove to Cairo Citadel to go check out the mosques in the citadel and also check out the views over the city from the citadel. The mosques were so beautiful and so grand. We really loved it. We also had a chance to take photos and videos over the Cairo Citadel. Just look at the city from the Cairo Citadel. So beautiful, isn't it? At the citadel, we explore the majestic Cairo Citadel, a historic fortress built by Saladin in the 12th century to protect Cairo. From breathtaking city views to the stunning Mosque of Muhammad Ali, this iconic landmark takes you through centuries of Egyptian history, architecture, and culture. Join me as I explore one of the Cairo's most famous attraction sites. Mosque of Muhammad Ali was the most famous building inside the citadel and most amazing. Other things within the citadel are the military museum, which display Egyptian military history, weapons, and uniforms. Later in the day, we went to the Han and Khalili market, a vibrant market full of history, culture, spices, and all that, from colorful lanterns to busy streets and local cafes. It's such a perfect place to experience the real vibe of Egypt, bargain with the local, and get lost. My last stop was at Cairo Museum, surrounded by ancient history, treasures, and timeless memories.